Mhm. So like yesterday we are talking about lookup transformation. So we saw like how to use lookup, inserting data into destination by using lookup. So today we will see like how to update already existed data in my destination. And apart from this, we'll have some discussion about some more transformations. Like let's have a quick look at our package yesterday what we have created. Let's have a quick look at it. So yesterday I have opened this one, right? SQL Server Data Tools. So recently I have opened all these packages projects. Right, yesterday we have worked on this thing, Day3 Transformations. Click on that. It will take you to that workspace. So yesterday we have created these two packages, right? Just double click on that package. It will show you on, yeah, workspace. So this is what the data flow task we have created. So this is for having some derived columns and all. And I will get the second package. Yes, here we are using lookup, right? So what we are doing, just having some derived columns and using lookup, we are matching the data with whether we are matching the data. We are having some matching data or non-matching data in destination. If you don't have any, if you don't have any kind of non-matched data, just we are trying to insert the data. To insert the data, just we are using some OLEDB destination. So nothing to worry about that. And how to update the data. Let me copy this data flow task. Control C, copy and Control V paste. Simply, it will copy over here. I want to rename this data flow task. Lookup update. So yesterday what is our source? dim product. Product is our source. Product ID, manufacturer, purchase date, location. It is having some derived columns. Yes, uppercase and picking up the year and copy the same column. Using the lookup, what we are trying to do. Yeah, this is our lookup table. Dimension, product transformation, and here all the columns available. We are trying to looking up the this product ID. If it is non-matched, like if we are getting any non-matching output, just try to insert the data. So now we need to update the data. So to update the data, we can use one transformation. In common, you can see like OLEDB command. Select the transformation and put it over here. Just leave it here. OLEDB command. Click on lookup. It will show you the one more output. Two more outputs. One is for error output and one is for a normal output. Take the normal output and leave that here OLEDB command. See, automatically it is showing like the first one is lookup non-match output and the second one is match output. So it will throw all the matched records to here OLEDB command. So this thing we need to configure. So double click on that one. The connection manager, we have four tabs over here. Connection managers, the OLEDB connection and the available connections. You need to See what are all the available connections. We have only one connection. Take the appropriate connection over here. Once you are ready with your connection manager, go to component properties tab, open there. By default, all these things got no nothing, no need to change anything here. Come down, you can see like SQL command. There you need to give your update statement. So before giving this update statement, let's see our table. I'll write the update query over there and just to make sure like we are writing the proper query or we are writing the and we are selecting the proper column names and all. So I have only one server connecting to the database engine. It is running mode. Go to databases. This is our training database. Go to our tables. So I want to, which table I need to update? I want to update my destination table. What is my destination table? This one. Let me see what are the columns it is having. Then product information. Start from. So give F5. So it is having some data like product ID, manufacturer, purchase date, location, something, some more color. What I am doing, I am looking up based on product ID. If this product ID is existed, then update all the columns. Just I want to update all the columns. Okay. Generally, how we need to write update. Some set some columns based on product ID equal to, and I'm selecting the columns. What are the columns? What are the available columns? Manufacturer is one, and purchase date is the another one. I want to update all the columns. Location, view manufacturer, and Y purchase date, and C manufacturer. So this is what my update statement. This is how you need to write an update statement. See, for every column after equal to I am giving question mark. Why I am giving this question mark? I will show you. I am just copying this update statement, putting over here. Okay. So you need to remember this order. Or that's why I just write this update statement over here to remember this one. Click on OK.
So the order has to be the same as the order of the column or something?
No, it's not required.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can write the update statement like how you want to. It might be this location might be first column, or this thing will be in a somewhat last column.
Okay.
So
then what were you saying about the order? I mean, I didn't
that's right. See here, column mappings, right? Go to column mappings. Here, these are all the input columns from the source. Okay. These are all the destination columns. See, if you are able, if you can see here param 0, param 1, param 2, param 3 and all. So these are all the destination columns. See, question mark. I started updating these columns from this column, right? So this refers to param 0.
Okay.
Parameter 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? I have. See here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. Now I need to map these columns. What is my first thing? Manufacturer, right? So input, and parameter 0 is my parameter 0 is referring to manufacturer in my destination, right? So go to this manufacturer, map this parameter 0.
Or is parameter 1?
Parameter
Parameter 0 is product
manufacturer
ID, right? Or is
parameter,
it
yeah, this
1,
refers to
2,
0,
3,
this
4,
one.
5? Okay, okay. So how
Likewise,
many parameters are there?
we
7,
have
right?
7 totally, 0 to 6, total 7.
Uh-huh.
So, and the second one is purchase date. As per our update statement, the second one is our purchase date, right?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
So likewise, the third one is location. I just remember this one, so that's why I'm blindly mapping.
Mm-hmm.
See, location. Third one is. Fourth is U, and fifth is Y, and sixth is C. U, Y, C. Fourth is U, fifth is Y, and sixth is C. And the last one is product ID.
But that's the where clause, right?
Right. Even it is in where class, we are passing parameter, right? We are
Okay.
marking it as question mark. That means it will take a parameter.
Uh, hmm.
That's why we are using this question mark. This
So
question mark will
this question mark is a parameter. Oh, okay. That's what I didn't
exactly
understand. Okay.
right. So that's how you need to map the columns. Whenever you are writing this OLEDB command, you need to remember the order. See, for now we are having only 6 columns. In real time, you may have many columns. So in that
Hmm.
case, you need to remember them. Otherwise, if you forgot to uh, you know, uh, if you give some kind of wrong mapping, no, so data will be errored out, right? Some kind of wrong data you will
Yeah.
get. The data will be totally, you will get some kind of wrong. So click on OK and saving the package. If I click on execute now, what will happen?
Um,
These two will start execute. It,
yeah, that's going to be
my intention
parallelly.
is only execute this package.
Yeah.
So in that case, you can do in 2 ways. Just select this one, right click on that package. Right click on the data flow task, start task. Like execute task. Execute task.
Oh.
If right click on this, entire thing, now it will show anything. If you right
Mm-hmm.
click on this data flow task, it will show you the execute task option.
Mm-hmm.
If
If
you
you click
want,
on the blank area, does it show you as execute package?
no, no. If you right click on this, it doesn't show anything.
Oh, okay.
Or else if you try to execute, put your cursor on blank area and try to click F5, it will start execute both these two.
The whole
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
So instead of doing like this, simply I disable this one. Disable means
Mm.
it won't run. If I put my
Oh.
cursor on blank area and click F5, it won't run. Since I disabled this package, I'm not using.
Oh, you could do that. Okay.
Yeah, see,
That's
this was highlighted and this was in some gray color.
mm.
If I disable any package, see in real time we may have many data flow tasks or many some other tasks we are having. So in that
Mm-hmm.
case, I want run only some particular task.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I don't want to remove already existing tasks. In that case, what I can do is simply I'll disable the package. If the
Mm-hmm.
package is in disable, then you can see that enable option. If you want, you can enable. Simply I'm disabling this one and executing the package. It will execute only this package. Open and 6 rows from source to derived and derived to lookup, and there is no non-matching output since this entire data we are having yesterday in our database table, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now this got updated. How you know? Let me stop this package. You saw right here just now we saw like 6 rows got updated over here, and there is no it didn't show any row count, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Let me truncate the table.
Because the table already got updated yesterday, that's why it didn't show any changes, right?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
So, so now this table doesn't have anything. So let's start from that particular table. Now it is
Now it's
empty.
going. Now it's going to insert though.
Right, exactly.
It's going to go to the other tab.
It will come here, and it come here. See, non-matching output. Since nothing is there now, so that's why everything got non-matched. So got inserted.
If it changes like one of the
Yeah,
input table, then it will
then we can see.
see it
Yeah,
one going the other way.
yes. Now 6 rows got updated, right? Let me change the input row value. So what is my source? Select start from bin product. This is my destination result. First one is my destination result, and the
Mhm.
second one is my source result.
Right.
I will change my data now in source. Okay, let me update the data. So right click on the table and edit top rows.
Do you see the table name on the views that you're seeing anywhere?
I didn't get you, Krishna.
Yeah, on the bottom you see the results of two tables, right? Do you have a tab showing the name of each table
No,
anywhere?
no, no, no. See, I
Okay.
have selected two select statements, right? So the first select statement give the result at first.
Okay.
So the second select statement give the result at after the second one. So just order. That's it.
Okay.
So let me edit what it is having right now in my source. It is Samsung, right? Let me change it to some latitude. I have changed the manufacturer name as latitude for this product ID.
Mhm.
So now both are same, right? Samsung and Samsung. Source it is Samsung, destination it is Samsung, right? I got changed it, and let me execute the queries now. See, in destination now it is Samsung, and source it is latitude. Now if I run that package, this latitude have to update over here,
Mhm.
right? So let me execute to make sure like update is properly working or not.
Mhm.
Again, this got updated. It is showing like 6 rows got updated. Let us check how it will work. Let me fire these two queries. See,
Right.
latitude, latitude. That means it looks up for this product ID, and whatever the data we are having, for this product ID, it will update all those columns. It will check. It will take the product ID and it will update all these things.
Okay.
So likewise, you can update your already existing rows using lookup when you are using lookup.
Yeah. Now, if you want to like sometimes like in a data warehouse, like when you are loading dimensions, you will okay you have a dimension ID and you have a dimension name, and you probably have some other attributes of dimensions like where so you just do the compare, and if something is changed you want to insert a new row with like the history, right? I mean, it's a type 2 dimension, right?
Right,
Then you
right.
have a type 2
Yes,
so do you use the same the OLED command? I mean, how do you use that? You have any special transformation for that
exactly,
one, or you?
exactly. We are having slowly changing dimension. Here you can see
Ah, okay. You
yes
have a
it is.
separate
We can
transfer.
achieve
Okay.
that thing using that transformation.
Ah, okay. So we'll go over it
Yeah, yeah,
later.
yeah.
Okay. That's good.
So
So
that's how.
this is just to update the column regardless where you are not doing any compare.
Right.
If there is already existing, you just update it.
Update.
If not, you insert.
Insert.
That's what it is used for.
Yes.
Okay.
Simple lookup.
Mhm.
So this is how lookup will work. And today we'll discuss about, let's just say I have another requirement, like let us say I have many branches. I'm running a sales company. I'm having
Mhm.
many branches. Okay, many branches, like like 3 to 4 branches I'm having. Let us say I just want to give the rankings of those branches as per their performance. Okay, so let us say I'm having some first rank. To save the rank, I'm having some rank ID column, and what is the branch it is having. We are having branch, and some other columns I'm having. Let us say first rank goes to some ABC branch, and the second rank goes to some again DFC branch, and the third rank goes to some other, and fourth goes to. This is what the data I'm having basically. So I just want to split the data. Let us say for 1 to 2 I want to place 1 to 2 I want to place in some file, and 3 4 records I'm place in some other file. Likewise, I want to split the data from one source to different destination tables based on the rank. Okay, so how to achieve that thing? Let us say I will show you the table. Select start name, rank. See, I'm having 11 service providers. For each one I have assigned one ID. That mean like first rank, second rank, third rank. Likewise, I have given 11 ranks. Now
Mhm.
I just want to split the data into different files based on their ranks. First five, 1 to 5 I want to place in one file, and 6 to 8 I want to place in another file. Likewise I want to do. Okay, then how to achieve this thing? Let me take a fresh package. I just copied the existing package. So let me remove these two. It is nothing but a data flow, right? So from source to destinations. DFT split. Just renamed it. Open the data flow task. And what is my source? So LEDB. Open that LEDB source. What's my table? Rank table. I'm just having the columns, 3 columns: rank, service provider, and location. Click on OK. Now I just want to populate the data into some flat files. So to split the rows from source to destination, I just use split transformation. We have conditional split over here. I'm just taking this one. See, the icon itself, it is showing like getting one thing and moving to two things,
Mhm.
splitting the data from 1 to 2. So I'm getting the data, open, Now here you need to specify your conditions. So what are the conditions? Let us say based on rank ID I want to split. Okay, column rank ID is greater than or equal to 5
Mhm.
or else greater than or equal to 1 and is a logical and less than 5. Okay, so my output name is like mm, less than 5 and second output I want less than 8. So I will specify a condition like rank ID is greater than or equal to 5. Take a logical and it's nothing but a between less than 8. Okay, splitted that into two ways. Now I want to populate them into two files. So destination is, let us say I am taking flat file destination. So conditional split, click on the conditional split, take the output. So here it is showing conditional split default output less 5 and less 8. So what is my first thing? I want to take it as less than 5 first output. Since I have specified two outputs over here, less 8 and less 5 and less 8. So whatever the ranks we are having less than 5, it will come into one file, and whatever the having from 5 to 8, those things will come to less 8 file. Okay, and let me take another flat file connection. Take the second condition output. So I want to take less 8. Okay, still it is showing error out, right? That means like I didn't configure this flat file component. There is no connections and all. That's why it is showing error mark. So give a connection manager to where it needs to be populated and all. We'll specify over here. Connection manager is nothing but the destination file details and all. So take a new connection manager name. Give some um, okay, less 5. Specify the file location. Since I don't have any files over here, I'm creating an empty file and I'll point to that file. Less 5, I have created a test file. Okay, so I'm selecting this one. So it will come over here. Column names in the first data row, rank ID, service provider, location it will give you. Once you define the connection manager, go to mappings. Otherwise, still it will show that error mark until you go to the proper mappings and all. Even though you are not specifying mappings, it's mandatory to open the mappings tab. So once you open that mappings tab, by default all the columns will map. Whatever the matching columns it is having from source to destination, that will map automatically. If the column names are not matching from source to destination, that you needs to map, take the map from from here to here. Okay,
Now
since
in this case, you created a blank file, right? So it's all it was. So then, how did that automatically match? So you said that the column, you check that flag. That's why it
Right.
automatically
Right.
put the
What I'm
form.
saying is here column names in the first data row. So
Okay, okay.
that's why. That's why it is
So it
taking automatically. It will take the column
column from
names.
the source. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So flat file destination one less 5. Okay. Let me rename this component. So whenever we are working with all these components and all, just giving proper naming conventions to each and every
Mhm,
component is the right practice.
mhm,
So again, still I didn't configure this one, right? So go to flat file connection manager, and I will use other connection manager to load the data less than 8, less 8, 5 to 8. So less 5 I am having. I don't have any file for less 5 to 8. Select this one. Once you select, you can see what are the file. Otherwise, it will show that some new text document and all. Okay. File name is less58.txt. Select the column names. Rank ID service provider. Once you define your connection manager, go to mappings. Column names are automatically mapping over here. Here also. Now I am ready with my package. Just save it. Now what is our intention? Whatever the rows we are having, ranks from 5 to 1 to less than 5 comes under this file, and from 5 to less than 8, 5, 6, 7 will come over here, right? So let me execute this one. Just give a control 5 or right click on execute task. From source to destination, from source to conditional split, we got 11 rows. From here to here, we got 4, and here to here, we got 3. Less than 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 4 rows. 4 rows. And less than 8, from 5 to 6, 7, right, these 3 rows
mhm,
into second thing. So let me
mhm.
check whether we got the rows or not. Less 5 should contain 4 rows along with the column names. 4 rows we are having. Along with the column names, we are having 3 more rows.
Okay.
So now,
It's
if you
basically a
click
case
on,
statement.
exactly. See, if you click on conditional split again it is showing for one more output, right?
Mm.
See, in my
That's
database,
the
I'm
that's
having
probably the default. Huh?
default. So all these things, whatever the rows that not matching with the condition, those things will goes to unmatched. That means unmatched in the sense here, the default output. If you give us another flat file destination,
We got it, yeah.
the default output will goes to conditional split default output. Let me take this. That one. Split default. Create a file. Open new text document. Use some name. Select that file. Click on OK. Column names. Columns. Click on OK. OK. See, I didn't see that mappings, right? I didn't go that mappings tab. That's why it
Oh,
is
that's
showing
why
that
it's still okay. So once
go
you
that
view
one.
the columns, you have to do the column and then okay.
Right.
Hmm.
I'm executing this package. Now 4 rows, 3 rows, and 4 rows. Remaining 4 rows.
Mm-hmm.
Remaining 4 rows means these 4 should go to the default output. Let me, where is that default split? 4 rows along with the row IDs. I mean column names. And go to less. Did you see, like we have run this package 2 times, right? In that case we need to have one more set of rows, right? Earlier we are having this set of rows. Again now if I execute this package again, I need to have 4 rows, right?
Well, you are overriding the file, right? So
Exactly.
I think I
There we need to
saw the
specify that override.
yeah override. Yeah, I saw it.
Override the data in
Yeah,
file. If you uncheck, it will keep on
it will keep
appending the data.
pending. Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure when you are working with flat files, I mean, this is the most common option.
Mhm.
Let us say, till now we are inserting data into one destination, the same data. Let us say this conditional split. I'm okay. So less than 5 whatever the output. This is what one output, and this is what another output, and this is what the another output.
Mhm.
I'm inserting the this output into only one destination at a time right now.
Mhm.
So I want to insert the data into another destination as well. The same output, same time I want to insert the data into another destination. Let us
Mhm.
say now I am inserting the data into one flat file, this output. Okay, I want to insert the same output into some database. Okay, I want to insert the data into some other table. How to
Mhm.
achieve? To achieve that function, we have one transformation called multicast. See, the symbol of this conditional split and the symbol of this multicast is both are same, looking same.
Mhm.
But this is based on a condition. The mark, it will show that condition. But this is straight away you can load. Let me remove this condition. I mean conditional split. Before going to a destination, I'm just going to the multicast
Mhm.
transformation. There nothing you need to configure. So what it will do is it will simply transform the data into two
Two
destinations.
parts. Yeah.
So one is flat file destination, and I, I just want to load the data into some table. So to load the data into a database table, I am using some OLEDB destination, and see, still it is showing one more output. Taking OLEDB destination, I didn't configure this one, right? So that's why it is
Mhm.
showing error mark. So
Mhm.
I just want to take a new table, OLEDB destination. Let me show you. By default, the create table statement will show you the default OLEDB destination, right? Why it is? What is the task name? OLEDB destination, right? By
Mhm.
default, the task name, this name it will take to the create table.
Table. Mm.
Let me rename multicast. Multicast.
Because it's already a preferred name, maybe.
Okay, it is having multicast.
Mhm.
Since The name is already existed, right? Multicast
Yeah.
here. So that's why when I'm trying to give the the same name to the other component, it is showing the error mark. So let me go to new. Now multicast destination automatically comes up, right? So click on OK. Go to mappings. Automatically taking the column names. Since
So when you click on that new, it doesn't actually create a table at that time in the database.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Dynamic creation instead of going to
that
the database and create
that.
writing some script and all. Dynamically you can
Uh-huh.
create a table from from here itself.
Oh,
So
okay.
it saves us the data types and all. It will take automatically based on the source data types, source column data
Mm-hmm.
types. It will assign the data types based on the source column data types automatically.
Mm-hmm.
So we are
Mm-hmm.
nothing to worry about the data types even.
Okay.
So control S. See, now I don't have this table over here in my database, right? So
You need to
let me
refresh.
refresh. Just now I have created, right? Let me refresh. Once you refresh, you will get the table
Mm-hmm. That table is empty right now, right?
empty.
You didn't run it.
Empty.
Mm-hmm.
Execute this package now.
So how did it know that that was a DBO? What happens if there are there is a different schema in that database? Can you specify the schema
By
for
default,
when
it
you try?
will yeah. By default, it will goes to DBO.
And if you want to change it, how do you do? Where do you change it?
Here itself, you can change. Whenever you are giving new, right? In that case, you need to change the schema name over here.
No, you have to specify like if
Yeah,
there is a
yeah,
different
table name
schema.
along with the schema name.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So 4 rows got populated into the destination table.
Mhm.
So this is how we can achieve like populating the same output into two destinations at the same time.
Mhm. Mhm.
So this is how like a multicast transformation will work.
Mhm.
And one more thing is like, let us say I have two tables, dim product transformation. One second. Okay. Let us see another transformation like uh, I have this data in my source, right? Let us say see what this dim rank is containing. Rank ID, service provider, and location, right? So let me copy. Let me create. Into, Let us say I have two tables. One is dim rank and dim rank duplicate I am having. So my intention is I want to match these two tables and load it into another table. In real time, you may have requirement like having two tables, two sources, okay, and populate the data into from both the sources into one table. Dump the data from both the sources into one table. So this is what the scenario we are going to do here.
You
Getting the
mean
data
like merging or something?
exactly.
Okay.
So we need to match the data. How to match the data?
Mm. I'm trying to relate with the data services, so that's how
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Exactly. You can see whatever the transformation over here. So those things and all you can see here.
Yeah.
Just how to achieve the functionality. That's it.
Hmm.
The final thing. So I just copied that package and opening that. Let me remove all these things. In my data flow task, I'm having only OLEDB source for now. So I took one source, dim rank, and another source. I want to take another source, another OLEDB source. So I just go with the dim rank duplicate.
Hmm.
Three columns I'm having right now. Rank duplicate. I want to merge the data from these two sources and load it into destination table. How to? So
Hmm.
we have one transformation called merge. Take a merge. So what it is taking? It is taking two inputs. I mean like multiple sources and
Hmm.
loading into destination.
Hmm.
By default, merge will take only two sources. It won't take more than two.
Okay.
Only two sources.
Mm.
So giving input to merge OLEDB source output. What is my first input? Merge input 1. I'm specifying as input 1 and specifying it as default. It will take input 2. But still it is showing error mark. What it is showing? Merge input must be
Estimate.
sorted. If possible, sort the data and give the input. That means
Uh,
before giving the data input to merge transformation, we need to sort the data. We need to use
uh,
sort the data. For to achieve that thing, we have sort transformation. To sort the data, we have sort transformation. So from first source to
we have to
sort,
sort the data separately for each.
yes, we need to sort the data separately for each thing, for each source.
Mm.
So that purpose, I am taking two sort transformations. One is for that one, and another one is for duplicate. Open the sort. What is my sort ID? Based on which column you want to sort the data? I want to sort the data based on rank ID. Since I'm having like numeric data in my rank ID, right? So I prefer
Hmm.
to go for numeric data. So based on the rank ID, I want to sort the data. Here also, I want to sort the data based on rank ID. Now give the output of sort from from sort to merge. Input 1, input 2. Now there is no error. If you open that merge transformation, you can see output column name, merge input 1 and merge input 2. For location, how we are getting input 1 location and input 1 input 2 location. rank ID, rank ID, rank ID, service provider, input service provider, and input to service provider.
Mm-hmm.
So now merge is having three columns, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to load the data into destination, OLEDB destination. From merge to OLEDB destination. Similar way I will do a table creation. Merge destination. Go to mappings. Three input columns to three destination columns automatically mapped. Click on OK. Table got created. Merge destination. I'm having. Nothing is there. But how many rows we need to have? We need to get. Dim rank is having 11 rows, and duplicate is having 11 rows.
11 rows.
Totally 22 records I need to get.
Mm-hmm.
That means there is no condition. We are not specifying any condition. Without condition, we are just taking the rows from source and merging them and inserting into a destination.
Okay.
Right? Just a simple match without any condition. I didn't specify any condition over there. My intention is just take the data from two sources and without any condition load it into destination. 22 rows got inserted. Okay. So if I want to have some condition to load the data, match the data from two sources and match the data and then load the data based on some condition, how to achieve. Okay, so that thing we will discuss tomorrow, and tomorrow we will discuss about some more transformations. What are the transformations we have covered till now? Lookup we have covered, right? Lookup, OLEDB command, conditional split,
Right.
match
Merge,
transformation we covered,
sort,
how to use derived column, and how to use,
sort.
yes, character map, and how to use sort, and how to use multicast.
Mm.
Multicast is the non-conditional split, right?
Exactly. There is no condition. Just simply drive the
Yeah.
output to two different locations at a time. Same output into two different locations at a time. How to? So multicast will do that one. So multicast and copy column transformations. And apart from these are all data flow. I mean transformations. Always transformations will available in data flow only. Whenever we are flowing the data, then only we used to do transform, right? So that's why transformations all are available in data flow only.
Mm-hmm.
So what are control flow items we have covered? As of now, we have some only data flow task, right?
Data. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me see. In control flow, this is not the control flow. You can see the difference, like how, like what are the available things. For control flow, we are having some items. For data flow, we are having some different items. So whenever you are coming to data flow, all the transformations, I mean, whatever the operations between source to destination, whatever the operations we can do, Those things and all available over here. I mean destination, triangle, source, destination, and some common transformations will available in data flow. Control flow, how to control the flow from one task to another task, and what are the tasks available at control flow. So till today we have covered only data flow tasks. So tomorrow we will cover some more control flow items. Control flow items and data flow items, nothing but the transformations. Okay, so any questions is of no for today?
For building all these tasks,